Alright, so it's taken him quite a while because it was
quite fun looking over there. I mean, like, not carrying a huge ass battery or anything, or being vegetable slaves. But I was more so referring to like the shape they form. It's just kind of pretty.
You should wait later whenever you have to have like 100 Pikmin to carry something. They all surround it and it just looks amazing.
Just a huge unified circle.
Yeah, it's cool. So it's taking so long to bring his battery back, we just barely have enough Pikmin to do it.
How do you think space travel works for them? Because they're like really fucking tiny.
You talking about...
If a battery is that big to them.
Oh, yeah, you're actually talking about Louis and Oliver?
Yeah, just the idea of a spaceship that goes fast enough to travel from planet to planet.
But being so tiny?
But being the size of... I would estimate the size of a, maybe a box of granola bars?
That's an interesting unit of size, but,
I'll be more exact. How about a can of Coca-Cola?
Yeah, it does seem about right.
Seems
that's the size of a battery, then yeah. So, we just got this courage reactor.
Courage reactor?
That is the name of this battery. This battery is a courage reactor.
What the hell could that even mean?
See, that's the thing.
The ship just gives it random bullshit names?
Some of them are funny and actually make sense. Like, I think
way
later in the game you get a glove and it calls it like a 5-person sleeping bag. And,
that sounds like a lovely idea.
But some of them are just hilarious and don't make any sense. So.
What is so courageous about battery acid and zinc?
I don't know. Leave it to me to think of catchy names for hit products. It is but one of my many talents.
Of course.
We shall end our first day here and report back to our president. His face will surely rejoice. However, so that battery was worth 280 Pokos.
Is that a lot?
If 100 Pokos is a year's salary, then yeah.
But I do kind of feel like his boss is kind of a slave runner, though.
Yeah, and we do owe 10,000 Pokos.
For what reason?
I don't know if they exactly explain why. They just say that. Oh no. Louis, he ran into a ravenous space bunny that ate his entire shipment.
Is that what he was talking about?
Yeah,
okay.
They ate the shipment of golden pick carrots.
Solid gold carrots. I want to see a space bunny.
A ravenous space bunny.
Oh man, that reminds me of a movie whose title I can't really say. It's called Gay African Americans in Space.
Yes.
And now the usage of words
was slightly changed.
Insulting to some people, but who cares really? It doesn't matter as long as it's not like saying anything bad about you.
Yeah.
The whole movie is just ridiculous and funny in the weirdest way possible.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting movie. So what made you reminded of that movie?
Space bunnies?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of similar.
We got a letter from our boss.
If
CDP.
If space bunnies wanted to destroy all women life forms to create a gay universal empire,
you guys should check out that movie. It's really something.
It really is.
So you found your first bit of treasure. Fine work. Our future depends on your efforts, so check your treasure hoard regularly. I'll check in often. Keep up the pace. Let's save.
Thank you so much.
So, the game has been saved.
I wonder if that picked up.
Let's hope not.
If so, you all know what it is. Ow, my fucking finger.
Let's just hope it doesn't, though. You okay, CP?
Well, I pretty much did what you did to a bottle cap, but on my finger.
Oh.
And I bent it backwards with a bottle opener.
Wow, that sucks. Let's go back to the Valley for posts. whatever it's called. Repos?
Repos.
Repos?
Repos.
Repos. Repos. Alright.
It's when you just have to post again.
Repost. Like whenever people on Facebook repost a, I'm not even gonna finish that thought.
You shouldn't. You really shouldn't.
Okay, so check out how this onion flies. You see that? It curls up its legs into itself.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
Why is the onion following them, though?
Because the
Is
onion...
it sentient?
No, it's being flown by the Pikmin.
Oh. I'm an idiot.
The onions serve as Pikmin motherships.
Okay. I wonder what's really going on in there.
I've wondered that for
Is it
years,
like
my friend.
little tanks full of cloned Pikmin and shit?
God.
Experiments go on within.
Apparently there's some kind of mechanism or biomechanical system that converts solid nutrient pellets into seeds that grow other Pikmin.
Wow, so there really is some science behind that shit.
Evidently.
That's pretty... Hey! They all slid down. That was adorable.
Yeah, I love how they do that.
It's like a bunch of firemen.
Yeah.
Not saying firemen are adorable or anything. No, those are pretty damn manly men. You know, fighting fires with their bare hands.
With their bare punching those fires. God.
Have you ever seen a house fire, Kaze?
Like
Like a legit one.
in person?
Just like in the distance, even. If you just saw a smoke cloud and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I have seen
there
smoke
goes that
clouds.
person's house.
Yeah, I remember a couple years ago whenever one of our schoolmates' house
Yes,
burned down.
his house
like
burned
just
down.
down the street. Yeah.
Wow, everyone was such a dick to him because they kept on making jokes about it.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what's wrong? Did your house burn down again?
God, that was a horrible time.
Oh, man. That school is terrible.
Yeah, that.
I honestly have, like, no regrets of leaving that place.
Yeah.
How
me
I
neither.
did.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not the... Well, actually, from what I heard, what I did... That school is actually so uncredible that you'd be just as well not going to school at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I did was a little better than that anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you can see, pellet posies come in many different sizes. That was a 5 pellet posy.
Big ass numbered
Nutrient
disc
pellet.
thingies.
Yeah, it's a.
They always kind of made me
solid
think of bottle caps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the candy. Have you ever had bottle caps?
Oh yeah,
They are awful.
they are extremely.
There's some bad flavored candies out there. I think, like, there's a few of them that are like, this sucks, but I can eat it, like the grape flavored one.
Oh yeah.
But then the Coke one is just like
Oh, I've never been a fan of
super
grape flavored candy.
bitter and disgusting. I don't even understand it.
Yeah, there's some candies out there. It's like, why would a flavor like that even exist?
Yeah. Why would spotted dick exist?
Spotted dick. If for those of you who don't know what spotted dick is, it's a for our non-British viewers. It is a kind of cake, like a spongy cake with raisins in it, and it comes in a can.
Now the description of it sounds strangely delicious,
Yeah.
but we actually have a can of it up on a shelf,
Yeah, I have a can.
as
of
well
spotted
as
dick.
bacon flavored soda.
Yeah, I basically just have a shelf of assorted random weird foods and stuff.
You also have a scorpion made of knives.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
This is such a dude room.
Yeah,
It's just a
really
big
is.
room full of computers and like weird shit
Yeah,
and swords.
our studio is
We have swords.
pretty interesting.
Watch us. We have swords.
We're so cool. We have many a bladed object.
It's already day 2.
It is, yeah. The first like 3 days are pretty much tutorial days.
Gosh.
But it's alright.
Hopefully we'll get through with them soon enough.
Yeah, we will. I wish Pikmin could go faster.
You know, I bet those Pikmin, I bet they wish they could do things too. I bet they wish they could ride in a regular ship or, you know,
Feel.
feel, have emotions, have souls. They're just vegetable people
They are that.
that follow you
Blindly.
endlessly to their deaths.
Pretty much.
I remember playing Pikmin 1, and I had like a huge group of Pikmin, and I all ran them into the water on accident.
Oh,
And then I
that's
legitimately got depressed for days after that. Like I led my platoon to their deaths.
sad. Yeah.
Gosh. That reminds you of Casher and Sins, actually.
You guys should watch Casher and Sins.
It's pretty great.
The remake, not the original. Although I
Yes.
don't know how good the original is. Did you ever watch it?
Yes, it's really bad. Don't
Oh.
watch it.
Alright, don't watch the 1978 original. Watch the, like, 2010 remake, or 2008 remake.
That one is called Kashan, anyway.
Oh, yeah, it is called Kashan.
But this one is called Casher and Sins, and it has to do with, like, the mortality of robots.
Yeah.
Because there's a plague that causes robots to decompose.
Now, we don't want to give away too much, but, it's pretty interesting. It's very psychological.
I just wanted to point out Breaking Boss.
Breaking Boss.
Yes, he is surprisingly not that bad of a person despite what he's done.
Yeah. Check out this big motherfucker.
You gonna take that bitch on?
Hell yeah.
How do you think it feels to be beaten to death by little heads,
Probably very
Just-
uncomfortable.
bruising every part of your body until you die? Also, the music got very, like, traumatic for a second.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna take this big old guy back to the ship.
20 Pikmin. He's gonna get there fast.
Yeah.
Does that crushed can count for anything?
It is. It's a treasure.
Oh my gosh, it is.
I'm gonna pick it up here in a bit after I deliver everything back and I have a big horde of Pikmin to carry it. Because it requires quite a bit. Now, I lost a few Pikmin during that battle. I lost like 4 Pikmin. Whenever I played this game, like a couple days ago, I lost 0.
Are you trying to
feel
tell me
sad.
that I am draining your proness from you?
Oh, yeah, CDP, obviously. But, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I can do better. I'm totally good at this game. It's just, it's crazy how fluid the combat is and how sometimes it can go one way and sometimes it can go completely another.
How many Pikmin do you think that fat ass is gonna get you?
I don't know, quite a bit, hopefully. Look at him go into that tiny ass ship. God.
I wish there
amazing.
was more like a squishing kind of thing.
Like
where
he got
like
compressed.
gets sucked up and just like,
Yeah,
that would have been great.
that would have. So we got all these Pikmin. We got 66 Pikmin now.
You know, being as you're like just finding garbage
Yeah.
for relics, there could be some really like inappropriate things out there.
Oh God.
Just like a giant rubber bug net.
Giant rubber.
A giant rubber bug net.
God.
You see, it has extra lubricants on it so that the butterflies slide off into it real easily.
Clearly. Look at that. All them Pikmin working together.
At least it's not as bad as the I can't even think of a word for it without just saying something really abruptly vulgar.
Yeah.
So I'm just not gonna say anything.
But you get our idea. Oh, look at this crushed can of whatever.
This crushed can is gonna make me a million.
So, this game, just like to say, this game is super original.
Oh yeah, this is just
This is a.
I have no idea what you have to do. Maybe sit in a pit and just think to yourself for a year.
Actually, it spawned from the mind of Shigeru Miyamoto, the fabulous mind of behind Mario and Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, Legend of Zelda, all that stuff. Nintendo's president.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is one of his personal things. It came to him because he really likes working in his garden. And just one day he kind of thought, he imagined, his plants kind of, picking them and helping him and stuff. And, yeah.
Such a,
from it spawned this.
kind thing to, make out of that.
Yeah. It's really cool. Shigeru Miyamoto's awesome.
Sounds awesome.
Utter Scrap is the name of this treasure.
Okay.
It's worth 170 Pokos.
170 for something entitled Utter Scrap.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for something like, I don't know.
Creative.
Yeah. That's one thing. I don't know, what the hell would you use a can for besides that?
I don't know.
Some sort of strange decapitation unit?
How would that even work, CD?
I guess you just, look down in it, trick your friend, and then you just karate chop him in the back and the neck.
So it cuts his head off on the lip of the can?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe it could be used for storage or something. I have no fucking clue.
Right.
I guess it's not that bad. I can't think of anything.
Alright, this is a trick I learned when I was a kid.
What are you doing?
I brought it down a bit, so now I can throw them on top to break it down faster.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have just kept banging my head against that until I died.
You can also throw them over if it gets lower, so you can break it down from two different sides.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Kind of.
So you can break it down from the far side and the front side. Yeah.
That's smart.
Look at all of them bashing their skulls against that wall.
Do you think they have skulls?
I don't know.
Maybe they just have seeds in their heads.
Seeds in their heads?
Yeah.
Well, whenever it pops out of the onion, it is supposed to be a seed, and it does actually look just like their head is plopping in the ground.
Right. So that could be it.
Possibly.
Did Olimar instruct you on proper picking?
This is
this more tutorial?
This is how they hide more tutorial, by saying that Olimar didn't. Oh god.
I'm sorry, everybody.
I hope that wasn't
I'm
ear
sorry
busting.
if that hurt anyone's ears.
The microphone just dropped, everyone. Alright, well, okay, so there's a big old thing beyond this wall. That, my dear watchers, would be a magnificent emergence cave.
A magnificent emergence cave.
Yes. Now, this leads to how most of the game progression is done, through dungeons.
Dungeons? There's dungeons in this game?
Yes. So...
This is way different from Pikmin 1.
What do you think is in there? Find out next time on Rebel Rocketeers.
Bullshit!
Catch you later.
Bye-bye.